Inland Sports.
And now join us here on the Inland Sports Show. He is the new but old head football coach for the Vista Murrieta Broncos. Coley, Candaele join us here on the show. And Coach, great to see you back in the saddle of the Broncos football program. I know obviously you've been with Vista Murrieta. You're a big track guy too, but what went into the timing of coming back and taking over the football program once again?
Well, it was interesting. I always said I was going to take some time off while my daughters went through high school. Both my daughters have now gone through high school. I got to coach them. They're both in college. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? What's my new adventure? So I actually started looking other places around the state. Do I really want to do this? And I took a year off from coaching football this year, and all of a sudden I had zero plans at the beginning of the year to coach ever again at Vista Murrieta. And then when Eric said he's going to step down, I'm like, maybe this is what I've been looking for. This is my opportunity. And it's really been a 4-week, 5-week kind of journey of, hey, I want to do this again.
Coach, when I look back at your first stint as the head coach, there was a lot of great memories, a CIF Southern Section Championship, 7 times to the finals. I just remember those classic battles with Centennial for the Inland Division Championship. But what did you miss about being the head coach at Vista Murrieta? What are some of the things that you remember during your first stint with them?
Oh, the biggest thing is relationship with kids. The relationships that you grow with kids, that when you play at that level, it's just a different level of relationship, a different level of respect for each other, different level of getting to know each other, knowing when you're going to have to be any good in this division, you're going to have to beat Centennial. And that being like your marker for how good you were is, can you stay in a ball game with Centennial? So, we had some times where we stayed in it, and sometimes they whooped up on us, but you always want to play the best, and you want to learn from the best. And the one thing I remember coaching that first time is the first time we played Centennial, and the realization that it doesn't matter where you line up. It doesn't matter what you do. They're going to do it faster than you. And it was a realization, my ultimate coaching experience was, okay, I had to change everything I do in order just to stay in a game with Centennial, because you throw everything out against them. All your structured defenses, all your everything, just to play in that game. So that's my biggest memory, is getting to that point where at the beginning of my career, I'm like, no way are we going to ever be able to play these guys and even stay in a ball game and get these guys to the point where we could compete with them year in and year out. Not win very many games, but we can make it hard on them.
I think 1 for 4, right, against Centennial?
1 for 4.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of coaches out there who love that one.
Yes.
Just
Absolutely.
that one. It's a hard one to get.
Well, Coach, now you come back, and that Centennial game is a league game, but the Big West Conference as a whole, what do you feel like the Broncos have to do? What do you think you have to do as a head coach to have Vista Murrieta in that conversation for a league championship and competing for a CIF title once again?
Oh, we have a long ways to go. Truly, it's, not that things were bad. It's just another level of football that you have to prepare for from day one. You can't go into our league and not be prepared. And it's a thing that we're going to have to get better. We're going to have to get better from day one in January to day finish in November, December. We're just going to have to get better if we're going to be able to compete at all with any of those teams, because all of them are good.
Are you excited for the challenge? Does it kind of get you excited about going into the season, get the juices flowing a little bit?
Right now it's really hard because you haven't started.
Yeah.
I see the kids in the morning and I work with them, but it's not yours. It's not your program that you're leading. You're still a kind of just there. You're an assistant. Back in January, when the kids come back, I get to really put our standards down, our expectation, change kind of the culture that I like to work in and how we do things. It's just a certain cultural piece that will be changing, that I just know if kids buy into that culture and they live that culture, great things happen at the end.
Well, Coach, if folks are watching the Inland Sports Show live, we know you have a big meeting tonight to meet with the players, and I assume their parents as well. So we're going to let you go, but I really do appreciate the time, and hopefully we can reconnect a little bit down the road as we get closer to the actual start of the season.
Absolutely, Pep.
All right, that's Coley Candaele, the new and old Vista Murrieta football coach, joining us here on the Inland Sports Show. Inland Sports.